Alrighty, welcome everybody. Kevin Blake Weldon here tonight. I'm excited to see you guys with me. We're going to talk about SuperDraft tonight. We're going to talk about daily fantasy sports. We're going to talk about a little friendly competition, winning a little bit of money every day, playing daily fantasy, and also we're going to show you how you can take this opportunity and turn it into a home-based business that will pay you even when you don't place in the money. What do I mean by that? Well, it's called daily fantasy sports, and people are doing it all over the world right now. It's extremely popular, and it's going to continue to rise in popularity as more and more states open up daily fantasy sports and sports betting in their individual states. But the great news about SuperDraft is legal in all 50 states because of the subscription model. We're going to go over that in just a minute. But again, we're here to show you how to make daily fantasy sports pay you, how you can turn this into a home-based business. Most people know about home-based businesses. There's all kinds of great companies out there, been around for years and years and years. They're in the healthcare, they're in the nutrition. You've got skincare products out there. You got energy drinks. You got cryptocurrency education. You got legal services. There's everything under the sun out there that's done through home-based business. But we have daily fantasy sports, and it's not like work. I mean, I've never had as much fun sharing a home-based business opportunity than I have with SuperDraft. So what is SuperDraft, guys? SuperDraft is simply, it's daily fantasy sports. A lot of you guys have heard about the other companies that are out there, the big ones on the block, you know, like FanDuel and DraftKings, worth billions of dollars. It's because there is a huge market out there for sports and people loving to enjoy their favorite sports, their favorite players. And this is all we're doing, guys. We're creating an account with SuperDraft, and we're playing daily fantasy sports, and we're sharing this with our friends and family to come and have a great time. We've also got people that are winning money every single day playing daily fantasy sports. We're going to show you what that looks like. And again, we're going to show you guys how you can get involved. Before we really get into the presentation, though, I would like to point out that SuperDraft and Super Sports Global, the marketing arm of SuperDraft, our big cause, the big platform that we're supporting is mental health awareness. There's a lot of the bigger athletes, the famous athletes are coming out right now championing the cause, bringing more awareness and attention to mental health. You've recently seen Dak Prescott come out talking about some challenges that he's had within that arena. Kevin Love has. Just like almost every day, there's new athletes coming out talking about the struggles that they've had. In the past, if you had a knee injury or if you had torn ligaments or something like that, teams would, they'd work with you, they'd help you, they'd get you rehab, then you're back in the game. But a lot of times in the past, if there were mental health issues, that was like one strike and you're out. So they're really focusing on bringing the attention to mental health and shining a spotlight on that to remove the stigma from it. Over the last year and a half, guys, we don't have to talk about how the environment that we found ourselves in all around the world has really affected a lot of people as far as mental health is concerned. And a lot of us, especially myself, we've had personal tragedies in our family all around mental health. So it's a topic that needs to be talked about, and I'm very excited and very proud that SuperDraft and Super Sports Global has chosen that platform to commit monies to. So a percentage of the profits that come in as a result of what we're doing is going to go to mental health awareness. Again, I'm Kevin Weldon. I'm glad to have you guys here tonight. We're going to talk about SuperDraft. And what I'd like to do first, guys, is I want to show you a quick video to give you guys, especially those of you who may not know much about what we're doing tonight, that might be watching this for the first time, give you a little bit of a bird's eye view of what we're talking about with SuperDraft and with Super Sports Global. I'm going to pull up a quick video for you guys to watch if you don't mind. Hold on one second. And let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Pro athletes have the dream job. They get paid to play games. The connection to sports and our fandom brings communities together. We see the business of sports as limitless. We all watch it or know someone who does. And now it's time for you to cash in on your sports IQ and get paid to play. These aren't just any kind of games. Play on SuperDraft, the official fantasy partner of Caesars. Compete in exciting fantasy sports and free sports betting contests. Brought to you exclusively by our partners at Super Sports Global. Play for the love of the game and experience the most entertaining way to follow the sports you love. These mobile apps are live right now on iOS and Android. This rare opportunity is a massive game changer. You get to be an early adopter in a multi-billion-dollar global industry. So you're asking, how do I get started? We've made it simple. Sign up to be the coach, then build your team and offer a range of subscription packages to access games to play. So now that you've been empowered with this knowledge, can you build a street team of players and coaches who can cash in on playing games, getting others to play games, and playing games with them? Welcome to the future of sports fandom.
Welcome to the future of sports fandom, guys. This is SuperDraft, and we're going to show you how you can make this your business. What do? Guys, we decide, do we just want to play and have fun, maybe win a little money? Or would we like to make sports our business and become a coach? If you want to become a coach, guys, it's $40 a year to have your own business with sports, and there's a lot of advantages that come with this. But the most important one is it allows you to go out and be a promoter for SuperDraft. This is basically what coaches do. We basically promote the SuperDraft app. We give people an opportunity to take a look at it. We can even let them come and play for free if they'd like. They come and play some games, have a chance to win a little bit of money. And for those of you that would like to become a promoter, become a coach, and create a passive residual income, what we do is we just go out and share this with people, give them the opportunity to either come on board as a player or come on board as a coach. And as in with all home-based businesses, guys, as you build the team, you will be getting overrides for the team that you bring to the table here. So let's take a look at a few slides. So give me another second here. I'm going to share the screen with you again. I'm going to pull up some slides to go into a little bit more detail about the opportunity here. Pull this one up here. All righty. Derek, if you can just let me know that you guys are seeing this screen. Somebody just unmute and say, yes, we got the screen. Can see it.
I see the screen.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Derek. All right, so again, we're going to show you the app in just a second, but let's talk about the packages first. Again, this is Daily Fantasy Sports, and SuperDraft is going to allow people to come in here and play for free with this SuperDraft Free and Fun Pass. It doesn't cost you anything. All you do is click on the link to become a player and select the free pass, and this is going to give you access to at least one contest every day. This is a contest where you get to select your lineup. You get to enter your lineup of your favorite players into the game of the day, and you're going to compete to win a share of over $1,500 in monthly cash and prizes. Every day you're going to get to select a lineup, and it's not going to cost you anything. And if you happen to place on the leaderboard and you win some money, it's going to be deposited right there into your SuperDraft app, and you can withdraw that money at any time, directly to your checking account, or if you want to get an e-check printed up, you can do that as well. So this is the free pass, and it's kind of like our free sample. I remember when I was in high school, I worked at Chick-fil-A, and sometimes I'd have to be the guy that stood out in the mall with the free samples. You'd hand out some, a chicken nugget or, piece of Chick-fil-A, the chicken meat. People would taste it. If they liked it, they would come in and get a sandwich. Well, it's kind of like the same thing here. It's a free sample, so to speak. And you can play for free as long as you want to. So people out there that have never done daily fantasy, and I'll be honest, guys, before I saw this, I've never really participated in daily fantasy myself. I grew up playing baseball, played college ball, had dreams of playing professional, but I hurt my arm in college, and I gave my scholarship back to the college and took up guitar, got into country music. But I've always absolutely loved sports, but I've just never done the daily fantasy before. So this will allow people to get in and create a free account and play for free every day. And you can play for a week, you can play for a month, you can play all year if you want to. There's no strings attached, no obligation whatsoever, but it will give people an opportunity to come and play for free. If you really enjoy it and you would like to step up to a monthly subscription, then we have those opportunities as well. We've got the basic pass, which is $25 a month. And this is no different than your cable subscription. For those of you that have DirecTV or any of those services out there, if you have the basic package, you're probably paying $25, $30 a month. If you add HBO, Cinemax, movie channels, all that, you upgrade to more of a premium service and you pay more, but you get more. So we have the same opportunity here with SuperDraft. If you'd like to get the basic pass, it's $25 a month. It's going to give you access to 2 contests every day. And now you're competing to win a share of over $10,000 in monthly cash and prizes. Now, again, what makes this different from FanDuel, DraftKings, and some of the others out there is that this will allow all people in all 50 states to play daily fantasy with us, and you still have a chance to compete to win. There's a lot of states, I think there's 16 or 17 states that don't allow paid entry for daily fantasy. So states like Washington State, and there's others out there that you're not allowed to do paid entries. But with the subscription model, since you're paying a subscription and you're getting services, you're also getting entries into free contests. So depending on which of these packages you select, you're going to get entries into bigger cash prizes. So again, this is the basic pass. It's $25 a month. Once you create your account with SuperDraft, you can upgrade or downgrade at any time. So this is, again, the $25 pass. It's also going to get you a cheat sheet of one lineup suggestion. So if you're new to fantasy sports, after you play the free and fun and you decide to upgrade, you can. But now you're also going to get access to some strategy content, and you are going to get a cheat sheet, which is a suggested lineup of some of the top fantasy scoring players that are out there for the particular game of the day. We'll go over gameplay here in just a few minutes when we get into the app section of SuperDraft. We've got the next pass we have is the premium pass. It's $50 a month, and this is going to give you access to a third entry every day. So now you're up to 3 entries a day. The prizes in this category are more. So not only do you get to enter the game in the free pass, you get to enter the game in the basic pass, you also get to enter into the premium pass. This is a third entry. You can select a different lineup, or you can select the same lineup for all 3 entries. This category has higher prizes. Now you're competing to win a share of over $30,000 in monthly cash and prizes. You're going to get a cheat sheet of 3 lineup suggestions, and you're going to get access to the SuperDraft's premium strategy content to help you get better at what you're doing. So this is the premium pass. We have one more pass, and it is our elite pass. And this pass is $100 a month. So this subscription is going to get you a 4th entry. Now the cash prizes get even bigger. You're competing to win your share now of over $60,000 in monthly cash and prizes. You're going to get a cheat sheet of 5 different lineup suggestions. So again, for those that aren't really good at this, until you get really good, you can choose these suggested lineups of these fantasy players. You can mix and match. You can take a player from one lineup and a player from another lineup and a player from another lineup. Give yourself a little bit different combination. So that keeps there from being a lot of ties. Because if we've got 500 people getting this elite package and 500 people go and pick the same fantasy lineup, we're going to have 500 people tie for first place. Everybody would be in the money, but it probably wouldn't be very much. So you don't necessarily want to use that fantasy lineup, just exactly as it is every day. Just kind of mix and match. And also sometimes it'll give you a suggestion as to what to look for when you're picking your players. You're going to get a fantasy optimizer tool, and again, access to more content that will help you. And another thing that's really interesting too, because we are the daily fantasy partner of Caesars Casinos, this package is also going to get you invites to VIP watch parties at Caesars destinations on game days. So for those of you who might be out and traveling, if you're in a location that's got a Caesars casino or Caesars property on game day, like on a Monday night or Sunday afternoon, there will be VIP watch parties at these Caesars destinations. And by having this pass and simply showing them at the door, you're going to be able to get in with this pass. And as we have events around the country and eventually around the world with SuperDraft, this will also get you discounts on these national and international events. What do? You become a coach. How do you become a coach? Guys, you just choose to make sports your business, and the person that shared this with you will send you a link, and you can become a coach. It's a $40 annual coach's fee. You're going to get digital marketing resources. You're going to get your own personalized website. You're going to get your own personalized tracking links to share with other people. A lot of the coaches now are taking that link and they're getting QR codes made. So we all know what QR codes are. Because of COVID, if you go to restaurants or wherever, you basically scan this QR code with your phone, it pulls up the menu. So just about everybody knows what QR codes are now. And so as a coach, you can get your link, turn it into a QR code for free. There's a lot of services online that will take that website and create your own personal QR code. You can put that on your phone. You can put it on business cards. You can put it on flyers, table tents, posters, put it on anything that you want to. And anybody that scans that, it will take them right to your sign-up link to learn more about being a player and getting one of those packages, or it will also take them right to your coach sign-up where they can create their own coach's account. So we've got a lot of resources. We've got a lot of support. There are a lot of fantastic coaches around the country right now that are getting really, really good at building their street team. And a street team basically is your network of people that you know that would love to come over here, play daily fantasy sports, have an opportunity to win some money, but would love to build a business with this. And so now, instead of having home parties where you're inviting your friends over and you're showing them some makeup line or some skincare line or energy or drink line or weight loss or crypto education, you're inviting your friends over for Monday Night Football, for Saturday afternoon college football, and you're showing them how they can download an app and play for free. Or if they want to purchase one of the packages, how they can win money playing daily fantasy sports, having a lot of fun. Guys, I've never been a part of any business that's been this much fun and has been this easy to share with other people, because you can literally be walking down the street and see somebody with a jersey on from your favorite team and strike up a conversation. As a matter of fact, I was out in Las Vegas here just recently for one of the SuperDraft meetings for the top coaches, and I had my SuperDraft t-shirt on in the elevator, and a guy saw my t-shirt and asked what SuperDraft was. We struck up a conversation. The next thing you know, we've got him up in Steve Wang's pet house, and we're showing him behind the scenes of what SuperDraft is, and he becomes a coach, shares it with his 19-year-old son, and now they're starting to bring in some of their family and friends and business associates, and they're building a street team, and they're going to be creating a residual income around daily fantasy sports. So this isn't something that's hard to do, and it's definitely something that's a lot of fun to talk about. So this is becoming a coach. Again, it allows you to create a business around sports. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to actually take a look at the SuperDraft app. I've got it on my computer. This is one of the really cool things about SuperDraft. You don't necessarily have to only use your phone to do it. Of course, you can download the app from the App Store or from Google Play straight to your phone. You can make your picks. You can follow along on your phone. But if you need a bigger screen like me and Mike Odell sitting right there, we want to see that screen really, really big. So you can actually go to superdraft.io, and you can log in with your login credentials, your email address, and your password. And you can actually pull the SuperDraft right up on your computer. You can select your lineups. We're going to actually go there and show you right now. So bear with me as I share the screen, and we're going to go to SuperDraft. Hold on one second, guys. Do the share here, and we're going to pull up SuperDraft. Let me get this screen out of the way. Okay, so we are now in my SuperDraft account. This is what the home page looks like. We're going to look at a few things while we're here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the lobby, which is where we're at right now, and we're going to look at some of the games that we have. Now, as a subscriber with a package, it doesn't matter if you've got the free and fun, it doesn't matter if you've got the elite or the basic or the premium, you're going to find the subscription games on your front page. Now, since I've already got my games selected, we're going to go to live. You can actually see the live button is lit up right here. We're going to go ahead and click on live, and we've got games going right now. We've got the PGA Golf Northern Trust happening right now. I'm actually winning a little bit of money so far. It looks like I'm winning $4.50 in this one. We've also got the preseason football going, so I'm actually winning $1 live right now. In one of the entries that I have, I'm winning $3 in this one. These two lineups down here aren't doing too well for me. Now, here's how this works, guys. When you get the game of the day, whatever it is, you simply select that game, and it will actually allow you to create a lineup of players that you want. So in the football game tonight, I've selected a lineup of players based on a little bit of research that I've done and based on the cheat sheet that they sent out today, because I've got the elite package. A lot of people may say, why in the world would you pick this guy here? I did a little research, and I found out that this guy did really well last week. He's a running back, and I selected him for my champion, and he's actually not doing too bad. I think he's actually even got a touchdown in the game so far. Yeah, he does. He has 1 rushing touchdown and 24 rushing yards. And when you get a touchdown, that awards 6 points, and the 24 rushing yards gives you 0.10 points per yard rush. So that's bringing me another 2.4 points. So that adds up to 8.4. The interesting thing here is this guy has a 3 times multiplier because he's not one of the superstars. He's trying to make the team. And so he's got a 3x multiplier, which means you take the points that he's earned in the game and you multiply that times 3, and that's where he comes up with 25.20 points. Goddard is a tight end. Ertz is a tight end. We got Jones here, who's a quarterback. He's a rookie quarterback. And Devonta Smith is a wide receiver. So I'm getting some points here from Devonta Smith, from Jones. But so far, my tight ends haven't done anything. I haven't been watching the game, so I'm not even sure if these guys have gotten into the game yet. But these are some star players right here. They may not see a whole lot of playing time, but if they do, I'm hoping that they catch a few yards maybe and maybe get a touchdown. And if they do, they're going to help my points go up. So if I want to see who's actually winning, then I can come over here to the leaderboard, and I can see this Vroomy right here is winning $50. This player here, double A 24, is winning 25. Let me scroll down and see if I can recognize any of these players over here. Let's see. But anyway, this is the leaderboard, and this will show you if you're currently winning. Now, here's what I can tell you. This is going live right now, guys, okay? And these standings can change, because I've actually logged in and I've seen myself in first place, and I'm all excited because I'm winning $100 or $150 or maybe even $200. And then I look up, an hour later, and I've dropped all the way down to 75th place, and I'm winning 25 cents. So it is a little bit fun because, again, as the game goes along, some players continue to do well, other players don't do well at all. So again, this is what we're doing. We're just simply getting in, we're selecting our fantasy lineups of players that we think are going to do well, and we root for them and hope that they do great. The better they do in the game, the more points we score. Now, once the game is over and you want to see how you've done, you can simply come over and click on history, and you can scroll back down and you can look at the games that you've entered over the last few days, and you can see if you've done any good or not. So I see one entry right here where I won $100. So I was really excited. This was this past Saturday. We had the Big Three, and I actually selected lineups for the Big Three competition. And I believe I came in second place in this game, and I won $100. I won $7.60 here. I won 80 cents here, 20 cents here, $2 here, $5 here. But you can scroll back down through your history and see how well you've done. So we're going to go back to the lobby now. And if you want to do things outside of the package games, as long as you live in a state that allows paid fantasy, you can enter into other games if you want to. But again, we're focusing on the business of Super Sports Global and SuperDraft. We're showing you how these packages work. And so anything done outside of the packages, as long as you live in a state that allows it, you can do that. And you can use your winnings to enter these other games if you want to. But again, the package games that come with your package are the ones that we're going to focus on. We have NFL football, we've got Major League Baseball, we've got Big Three basketball, we have UFC fights on Saturdays, we've got NASCAR races on Sunday. We've currently got some more women's basketball, so WNBA games that are coming up. There's golf, NBA. How about poker? You guys ever watch the World Series of Poker? When those tournaments are live, you'll actually be able to get in and select your fantasy lineups of some of your favorite players in poker. We've got hockey when hockey season is in, WWE wrestling, and we're going to continue to add more and more sports as we grow. So again, what we're doing, guys, is we're just playing daily fantasy sports. We're sharing with our friends, inviting them to come play with us, having a great time, winning some money, and building a business and getting paid. So there's really not a whole lot to it. What we do is we go out and we promote the SuperDraft app. Again, the daily fantasy partner of Caesars. It's a $40 coach's fee if you want to make a business out of this. And our product, again, the product that we market, that we sell, that we make commissions on, are those subscriptions. No different than the guy that walks around knocking door to door, which I don't plan on knocking door to door, but they go around, they sell DirecTV, they sell any of those other services out there. They get a commission for sales. Same thing's going to happen here. If you want to make money with this, you simply get in, create yourself a coach's account, play and have fun. We've got some really interesting things that are about to happen with NFL. We're going to start to see much bigger prize pools. So we're going to have games where people are going to be having a chance to win thousands of dollars playing daily fantasy sports. Now, one thing to note, this is not gambling. A lot of people have a problem with gambling. Some people love it. Some people don't. This is not gambling. There's a difference. This is sports gaming because we're going in and we're selecting lineups of our favorite players. We're not betting $100 that the Dallas Cowboys get beat by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday of opening NFL season. That would be sports betting or sports gambling. We are sports gaming, daily fantasy sports. It's different. And daily fantasy sports, like I said, is legal in almost all the states, but with our subscriptions, guys, it's legal in all 50 states, and you can build a business here. So again, we're just creating ourselves a coach's account, $40 a year. You have your own business. There's tax advantages to having your own business. Think about this. Do you like to go to NFL games? Do you like to go to Major League Baseball games? Do you like to go to basketball games or hockey or UFC fights? Do you like to go to those places? If you do, and you create a home-based business with SuperDraft, now you've got a business. Now when you go to those events, if you hand out business cards and you talk sports and you try to recruit some players or some coaches, you're actually conducting business. And as long as you have an intent to show a profit with your SuperDraft business, you can actually write off some of those expenses when you go to those events. So I don't know about you, but would you like to write off your trip to the Super Bowl? Would you like to write off your trip to the World Series? Would you like to go to more of the big sporting events like Masters tournaments, Daytona 500? Would you like to do those things and that be your business and be able to write some of those expenses off because you're conducting business? You got to think about that too. Listen, here's what I know, guys. Sports is huge. Sports is global. Everybody has got something that they love to follow, whether it's college football or NBA basketball. We've been through all those sports, but everybody gets really excited and passionate about it. I don't know about you, but have you ever been in another business where you like to sit around and talk about your favorite products? Probably not. You might, but probably not. And I'm sure you're probably not going to be as passionate as you are when you wake up and you find out that you turned the TV off last night because your team was getting beat by 17 points with 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And you see the highlight reel and they came back and they scored 21 points in like 3 minutes and won the game. And it's the talk of Facebook everywhere you go. Oh my God, can you believe that comeback last night? Oh my God, can you believe they were down to 2 outs and so-and-so gave up a home run in the bottom of the ninth inning to lose it? We were 1 out away from winning the World Series, and Dave Justice or whoever hits a home run. I mean, people sit and talk about that for hours at work when they're supposed to be working. They're talking about the horse that won the Kentucky Derby, talking about was he on steroids? They're talking about Phil Mickelson winning the Masters at 50 years old. I mean, guys, people love sports. You've got family that comes over for Thanksgiving. What do? You can't wait to get through eating so you can go turn the game on and sit there and yell at the TV for the next 3 hours. This is sports. How would you like to turn this fun into money? This is what we're doing. We're having a lot of fun, and we're simply inviting our friends and family to come and have fun with us, play a few games. Yeah, we're going to win some money playing the games, and players are going to focus on winning the games. But a coach, somebody like me, somebody like Mike Odell, Derek Scott, Coach Hank, Chad Conitzer, a lot of you guys, Hector Morales, Kim Fitzhugh, a lot of you guys that are on, a lot of you guys are going to be coaches. And yeah, the winning is fun, but you're building a street team of other coaches like yourself that want to make this your business. And the more you understand about how SuperDraft works, the better you are at showing people and inviting people to come and play games and have fun. The more you have people over to your house on Monday night for Monday Night Football, or meet your buddies at Buffalo Wild Wings on a Sunday afternoon for the football game, and you show them how they can come and play and have some fun. The more serious you get with this, guys, you can build a huge street team that's going to pay you month after month, year after year with something that you absolutely love to do. And talking about compensation, guys, we're not going to go too much in depth into the compensation plan. We call it our street team wealth plan. But as a coach, you're going to get to participate in profit sharing from this company. And the way it works is every package that you sell, and again, you're inviting people to come play. If they want to play for free, fantastic. But when people start playing for free and they see, well, dang, if I'd have had the $25 subscription, I won 20 cents in this game, but that score was good enough to win me $3 in that game, or $13 in this package, or $300 in these packages. People are going to start to upgrade. And when they do, now you're making commissions. We give a 10% direct commission off the packages that your coaches and your players purchase. So if they purchase a $25 package, every month that they buy that package, you're making $2.50. If they get a $50, you're making $5. If they get $100, you're making $10. That's one of the ways we get paid. We also get paid with our street team. Every one of those packages also puts money into our matrix. Again, we're not going to go into all the details, but if you're interested in learning how the compensation plan works, I'm going to show you where you can see that, because you're going to have a micro link that you can share once you become a coach. And like I said, you can send that link out to your friends. They can click on that link. It's going to take them to the coach's page. They can actually see how the coach's program works. And there's actually a link there that they can click on that will show you how the compensation plan works too. But again, just remember this. Becoming a coach is $40 a year. That's your business license. You are now a SuperDraft Pro marketer. You're a coach for SuperDraft, and your job is to go out and promote fun by playing SuperDraft and having fun. And when people purchase those packages, that's when you are going to be getting compensated. Another thing that's really interesting is when players download, click your link and become a player. Maybe they start with a free package and say that we come up with a game called the winner match games. And this is really interesting because a winner match game is when we have, say the game one of the World Series is, they call it a winner match game. That means if the person that wins the game, whoever shared that with them, is going to match 50% or even 100% of their winnings. So a player wouldn't even have to win, and a player can make money simply by sharing it with other players. So imagine this. Imagine my friend Michael Dell goes out and shares a business card with his QR code on it, and a guy scans it with his phone, creates a free players account, and gets a package, and he starts having a little bit of fun. Then he sees about this winter match game, and he starts telling his buddies about it. Now listen, this guy's not a coach. He's just a guy that's playing and having fun. But now he starts sharing it with people because he knows that if he shares it with somebody that wins a big game, he's going to match some of their winnings. Now what you have is you've got a group of players out there that are actually going out and sharing to other people. When that player shares with another player, that player is your player. When that player shares with another player and another player and another player, those are your players. And anytime they choose to purchase a package, you're getting compensated. And if in the future they get a notification on their phone from SuperDraft that talks about the coaches program and they decide to become a coach, guess what? You just got a new coach on your team. And this is going to go viral, guys. I'm telling you. There are millions of people that are playing daily fantasy with these other companies, but those other companies don't have what we have. We have a way for you to get paid even when you're not in the money. So think about that. I'll tell you what, before we stop the recording here and the opportunity, we're going to open it up for some questions from you guys. But I do want to take you and show you something real quick. If you'll give me just a second, I'm going to take you over and show you. I'm going to show you what the website looks like, and I'm going to show you what your links are going to look like. So bear with me. We're going to get into this is what we call our back office or our locker room. So let me get signed in real quick. Bear with me 1 second. Going through Zoom, it's a little bit of a lag, so it won't take long. All right, so I'm actually into my locker room right now, and I'm going to come over here to Promoter Tools, and I'm going to click on My Links. And it's going to show that I've got 2 links here. I've got an all-purpose link. This is for players and coaches. So this is what you would share with somebody that maybe just wants to select a package or see a little bit more about becoming a player. But if you have people that want to do this as a business and they want to become a coach and they want to learn more about the details, you send them your coach's link. And when they click that link, it's going to take them to the coach's sign-up page to become a coach. If you scroll down, you can see more information about how easy it is, what you're going to do, how much it's going to cost. And it will also show you the compensation plan if you want to see how the compensation plan works for the coaches. And it talks a little bit about Games for a Cause, about mental wellness and incentives and things like that. But this information is going to be available for you to share with your friends that might want to know more information. And once you decide to become a coach, you simply click on the Become a Coach and you fill out the enrollment form. It's a very quick, easy process, and it will take you straight to your SuperDraft, and you'll create a SuperDraft account. And once you have that SuperDraft account, you'll be able to pay your $40 coach's fee and then select a package. Now, since I'm already signed into my SuperDraft, which a brand new person wouldn't be, they wouldn't be signed in. I'm going to go ahead and log out real quick and show you what that process is going to look like. I'm going to click on the coach's link, become a coach. I'm going to click on the coach sign up. And it's simply going to bring up an enrollment form that they'll fill out. First name, last name, email address, the username that you want. So if you've got a favorite nickname or username, I'm just KBW number 13. So if you guys see me in the game, that's me, KBW number sign 13. A password, your birth date, and click sign up. And then once you do that, it's going to take you to the page where you pay your $40. And then once you do that, then you can select a package. If you're brand new like I was, and you would like to play a little bit before you decide on a package, just click on the free package, click on the free and fun, and play it for a few days. Get on some of the tutorial videos that we do. We'll teach you how to download the app. We'll teach you how to make your picks, select your lineups. We'll show you how to swap out players. We'll teach you exactly what you need to know. Now, we're not going to give you all of our secrets. There's a lot of guys in here that have some little tricks and strategies that they like to use and websites that they like to go to and get a little research to get better at making good picks. But we will show you how to play, and we will show you how to enter these games and have a lot of fun. And then once you get comfortable, if you decide that, hey, I've been playing free now for a few days, I think I kind of got the hang of it, I'd like a chance to win more than just $10. I'd like to maybe win $50 or $100 or $200, or with NFL season, we're going to have some much bigger prizes than that. Then you can select one of those packages, play, have fun. And I'll tell you this, almost every coach that I have personally enrolled, that selected a package, they've been winning enough money playing daily fantasy to pay for their packages. We've actually got some guys like Hector Morales, who's on here. Hector won $330 in one day. He selected a really good lineup. He won first place in the elite category, first place in the premium category, second place in the basic, and second place in the free. And Hector won $330 in one day. And I know Hector was extremely excited about that. And Hector doesn't get too excited about much, but how could you not get excited when you select a lineup and you look and you find yourself at the top of the leaderboard when the day is over? It's fun and it's addictive. And the good news is, guys, this isn't sports betting. It's not gambling. So people aren't getting in here risking thousands of dollars, by gambling on sports. This is simply having fun. It's entertainment. Think about it. When you go out to the movies, you go out to dinner, you're probably dropping $50, $60, on dinner and a movie to go be entertained for one night. This is going to allow you to have some fun every single day. Now, do you have to enter the games every day? No, you don't have to. But think about it like this. If you've got a package and you've got one entry with the free, or two entries with the basic, or three entries with premium, or four entries with the elite, it's almost like having 4 scratch-off tickets that expire when that game locks. Okay, so if you don't get your lineups in before the game locks, you lose your opportunity for the day. All right. Now, what do I mean by when the game locks? That means you've got to get your lineups in before the games start. Because it wouldn't be any fair if you could go back and change your lineup after the game starts and you see that Aaron Judge hit a home run at the bottom of the first inning, right? There'd be a lot of people that'd be upset about that. So about an hour before the game start, you have to have your final lineup submitted into the app. And then once you do that, you've locked it in. But if you forget to enter your lineup for the day, and I've done it before, guys, I've gotten so busy that I've forgotten to put my lineup in. And I'm literally just like, I can't believe I forgot to put my lineups in today. I would have won first place, and you're to tell all your buddies that I would have picked him. I was going to pick him. That guy went 3 for 4 with 8 RBIs. I would have got 100 points off that guy. I had him on my list and I forgot to enter it. Yeah, right, bro. Sure you did. Anyway, it is a lot of fun. And again, guys, this is our business. So no more going out and selling overpriced products. And if you've ever been in the home-based business before, you probably know what I'm talking about. Not that there's anything wrong. There's a lot of great companies out there. But for me, I want to enjoy what I'm doing. There's a lot of ways we can go out there and make money. And I once heard somebody say that if you've got more than one bill coming into your house, you need more than one paycheck coming in. And this is just another way for a person to create a business, a side hustle, if you want to call it, something on the side, something from home that's a lot of fun, that's really easy to share. And there's no strings, there's no pressure, there's no funny business. This is SuperDraft. They've been doing daily fantasy since September of 2019. They're partially owned by Caesars. We're the official daily fantasy partner of Caesars, and we aim to be the largest sports gaming platform in the world. And if you want to get in on the ground floor, I would just encourage you. Whoever told you about this Zoom tonight, more than likely they're a coach, and they've got a coach's link that they can send to you. And if you want to create your coach's account, I would encourage you guys to lock that in, because again, we're on the ground floor. There's probably less than 1,000 coaches that are even in SuperDraft right now. This is going to turn into tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and eventually millions of coaches all over the world. And the sooner you secure your position with SuperDraft, the better chance you are that a lot of those people are going to fall into your organization as you grow. So again, this is what we have our hands on. I hope you enjoyed this presentation tonight.